In 1692, 3 enslaved black women were accused of witchcraft in Salem, Massachusetts. Their names, Tituba, Candy, and Mary Black. One became a symbol, while the other 2 slipped beneath the surface. All 3 stood before a court that already believed them guilty and blamed for igniting what would become the greatest witch hunt in the history of North America. It claimed the lives of 25 people, yet these 3 women, none of them were executed. That fact alone makes this case different. It makes you wonder, were they truly protected by higher forces? This is a true story about how fear moves, a story about who gets blamed and who gets to speak. Salem was a Puritan town, also a tight web of landowners, ministers, rival families, and hard religion, where survival depended on obedience and difference was dangerous. Gripped by fear and political tension, its rigid faith structure fed into one thing: control. At the bottom of that structure were the enslaved, often black, Caribbean, or indigenous, and always voiceless. Women like Tituba, Candy, and Mary Black lived in these households, but were never truly accepted. In 1692, the accusations of witchcraft began. Tituba, enslaved in the home of Reverend Samuel Parris, was the first accused. She confessed under pressure, claimed she saw spirits, and named others. Her words sparked a chain reaction, and the panic spread. 2 other black women were soon pulled in. Candy, an Afro-Caribbean woman enslaved in Salem town. Mary Black, a young African woman in Salem village, enslaved in the home of Lieutenant Nathaniel Putnam. No one asked what they believed. No one cared what they feared. But once named, they were easy targets. Their bodies, their status, their skin made them visible, but not believed. Hey everyone, welcome back to Papa Seer's YouTube channel. If you love diving into captivating stories about Hoodoo history, Black American spirituality, and so much more, then you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you always know whenever I post a new video. I'll give you a moment right now to go ahead and hit like and also subscribe. Candy was born in Barbados. In July of 1692, she and her enslaver, Margaret Hawkes, were both accused of tormenting several girls through witchcraft. Candy didn't deny the charges. Instead, she confessed. But her confession wasn't what the court expected. She said her mistress had made her a witch, forced her to sign the devil's book, taught her everything. And just like that, Candy turned the accusation around. When asked for proof, she brought them puppets, rags, and herbs shaped into dolls. The magistrates burned and submerged the dolls in front of the girls. They screamed, claimed they could feel it. That was all the court needed. Candy gave them a confession. She gave them objects. She gave them theater. But somehow, she was never executed. She was indicted. She was jailed. But later, she was found not guilty. No records explain why. Some say it was timing. By then, the court was beginning to grow skeptical. Others say she was no longer useful. What happened to her after is unknown. She disappears from the records. Mary Black was about 20 years old when she was accused. She belonged to the household of Lieutenant Nathaniel Putnam. His relatives were some of the most active accusers in Salem, but Nathaniel himself was known to be skeptical of the witch trials. On April 21st, 1692, Mary was named in a warrant along with several others. The next day, she was arrested and examined. Every time she moved, adjusted her neck, shifted in her seat, the afflicted girls cried out in pain. They said she was hurting them. They said she pricked them with pins. Mary denied everything. No confession, no names, no story. She was jailed and held for months. Her trial didn't come until January of 1693. By then, the climate had shifted. Spectral evidence was losing its power. The court wanted more. No witnesses appeared to testify. She was found not guilty. Nathaniel Putnam paid for her jail fees and brought her back into his household. After that, the record goes silent. We don't know what happened to her, but like Candy, she survived, and like Candy, she was never meant to. Candy, Mary Black, and Tituba. 3 women, enslaved, accused, survivors. But their stories don't add up easily. Why did Candy confess and still walk free? Why was Mary Black released with no defense, no witnesses? And why was Tituba, the one who sparked it all, never brought to trial? Was it timing, strategy, or something else entirely? Were they protected? Were they lucky? Or simply forgotten? And now we ask you, what do you think happened here? Were they victims of hysteria? Or is it possible, just possible, that someone among them knew exactly what they were doing? Tell us what you see. What stands out? What questions are still lingering? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. Maybe the story we're told was never the real danger. Maybe the real power was standing in plain sight the entire time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, then give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends in respective communities. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so let's get the conversation started in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to Papa Seer for more intriguing stories, and I'll see you in the next video.